Hey guys, and thanks for joining me for yet another video. In this presentation, we're going to take a look at how to make homemade pancakes. Now it's quite easy, and I'll take you through each and all the steps. So let's get into this video, y'all. Hey guys, and thanks for joining me for yet another video. In this presentation, we're going to be making pancakes. So to make pancakes, you're gonna need 1 cup of flour, 1 cup of milk, 2 tablespoons of sugar, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 egg, and 2 tablespoons of cooking oil, a teaspoon of vanilla extract. As well as you're going to need a largemouth mixing bowl, and you're going to need a hand whisk. Yeah, so we're going to start by adding our dry ingredients into this bowl. So first we're going to add our flour, add the baking powder, the sugar, salt, and then we're going to take our whisk and we're going to incorporate these items together. So now we're going to proceed with our wet ingredients. So here we have our 1 cup of milk. We're going to add our egg to it. We're also going to add our 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract to this. And we're also going to add our oil, 2 tablespoons. And we're going to use a fork to incorporate these and make sure it's mixed to fluid. So moving back to our dry ingredients that have been incorporated so far. So like I said, we're going to create sort of a well in the middle of this mixture, just to tolerate the wet ingredients we're about to add in there. So we're going to add our wet ingredients into that. And then we're going to start giving it a whisk till it develops the consistency we're looking for. So we're going to whisk till the consistency develops. Yeah guys, so we got our nice batter. It's like a nice cake batter in a sense. It's mixed in nicely. Everything's a smooth paste. It almost looks like a vanilla cake mix. So yeah, it's pretty thick. So what we're going to do is, you can use a measuring cup for this portion of it, the smallest measuring cup, or you can use tablespoons in order to pour your batter into your frying pan, which is the next step. So to your frying pan, you're going to add a bit of non-stick grease. If you don't use non-stick grease, you can use a teaspoon of cooking oil for this part of the process. And you allow this to heat up for about a minute. You'll know when it heats up because all that frothiness will turn actually into oil. And then we're going to start pouring our mixture into here, into our pancakes. And yeah, that's our next step. So now we're going to proceed with getting our pancakes on the go. So here I have a 1/4 cup measuring cup. And that's what I'm going to use for my size portion. You don't have to, like I said, you can use tablespoons or a large pot spoon, but I just like this size is average for me, so I just fill my little cup there and I go in to the middle of the pot and I just pour it in there. And I just allow that. Yeah guys, so as soon as you throw your batter in there, you'll start to see it cooking on the edges and stuff. You'll start to see a bunch of little fine bubbles popping through your pancake. I usually judge it based on the edges, so once my edge gets a tiny bit brown, I usually go in for the flip. So that usually takes no more than 2 minutes, but I'll tell you exactly how long it took before I had to flip this. So yeah, it's been about 1.5 minutes, and I'm just gonna go in for the flip now. So I just kind of slide the pancake onto the flipper, and I just toss it over. Now if you want a lighter color, you can definitely go to flipping after a minute. My fire is on a medium high. So yeah, the other side I've already left it on there for a minute, and that's the color you get after a minute. So you have the option after 1.5 minutes, it'll get this dark. After a minute, it'll get this dark. So it's up to you on a medium-high heat. So we're gonna proceed with the rest of them, and I'll be back to show you what they look like when it's done. Hey guys, so I'm just here with the finished product of the pancakes. So what I did was I cut up some fresh fruits on the side, which I'm going to place directly on top of here. And then I'm going to be dressing it with some syrup. And yeah, alternatively, you can put the bananas inside of the pancake mix. I just like my stuff on top for a bit of texture, so I do it this way. And then yeah, this is pretty much done. So the last step would be, of course, to drench it in our syrup. So I just literally drench through that. And yeah, that's enough there to cut through all these pancakes. So yeah guys, that's how I do my pancakes. There's 3 under there. And yeah, bon appetit. I hope you enjoy when you try it first.